Alright, welcome duelists. This is Team Yu-nity with another deck profile for you. We got Quentin here to share his deck with us. What are you playing?
Well, today for you I have the Majespecter Windwitch deck, which I think actually has a lot of potential in the upcoming formats.
A deck that can't be targeted and spits out a crystal wing? I'd imagine. Let's see what you got.
Right. Okay, so for the Majespecter engine, to start off, I have 3 Bunboku.
That's a raccoon.
That is a raccoon.
It's pretty cute.
I have 2 Yada, 2 Nekomata,
That's cat people, in case anyone didn't know.
2 Kyubi, which is a fox,
That's true.
2 Ogama, aka Toad.
For those who can't read.
Yep. And then for the Windwitch engine, I have 3 Ice Bell.
Whoa, what's going on here? What we got? What's this?
Well, you see, out of the goodness of my heart, I had to let one of my ice spells go recently.
You're a real saint.
I really am. The kid's gonna remember me for the rest of his life. Just like to point that out to you. But anyways, I play 3 Glass Bell, and then 2 Snow Bell. And the Windwitch variant basically allows you to go into Crystal Wing and other synchro cards.
And why do you only play 2 as opposed to 3 or 1?
I can't, in the deck, 3 is too much because it's really easy to brick with it. Like, if you draw more than 1 in the same turn, you basically just lose.
That's reasonable.
And if 1 you draw into it, then you can't go into Crystal Wing later on in the duel if you didn't have the things you need in the first place.
Okay.
And next, I'll talk about the one-ofs, which is a Luster Pendulum, which is currently just here to kind of fill up space, not gonna lie. But it does work out really well to get more cards into my extra deck. And then I play 1 Elfuria, and the Elfuria is basically just for Ties of Brethren, because it's a really good target, and with zoos being a thing right now, it can limit their Xyz summonings. And then I play Maxi, which is basically a staple in this format with all the special summoning going on.
Why do you play just 1?
Because I'm poor, YouTube. I am poor. Please fund me.
Donations are always accepted.
Okay, and now to move on to the spells. So I currently play 2 of the Sonics, which works out great for now because of the amount of cards I have to search them. And they only affect the Majespecter cards in the deck, not just Wind Spellcaster. So playing more than that is a little excessive. I play 3 Ties of Brethren, just because it lets me go off to more plays faster. As in turn 1, it's great to see. I play 2 Terraforming to search Majesty's Pegasus, which I also play it too. And now for my one-ofs, I play Majespecter Storm, which is just good to shuffle in an opponent's cards, because a lot of cards now can't be destroyed. I play a Dark Hole, and then finally for my spells, I play Raigeki. And to move into the traps, we play 3 Tempest, which can be activated tributing any Wind Spellcaster, so even if you have one of your Wind Witches on field, you can just tribute that to get the effect off. 2 Tornado to banish, 2 Solemn Strikes, and finally the Solemn Warning for the Solemn.
What's the deck count on that?
42. Like, the deck is a little difficult to keep down to 40 just because there are a lot of necessary things in the deck for you. Like, sure, we could trim it down a little by maybe taking out the Storm or even the Luster Pendulum, but we would also have to go through and put in a Maxi.
I mean, I guess everything searches something else in the deck, so it's probably not too big of a problem.
Yeah, not really.
Off to the extra deck?
Off to the extra deck. So, for Synchros, I play Mistworm, which I didn't play in my last regional, but after considering it, like, it's kind of hard to get into sometimes, but it is a wind, so I can easily go into it whenever I want to, even with the conditions of some of the Wind Witches, which mostly say you can only special summon wind monsters. I play a Trishula just for actually my ABC matchup, because ABCs are a little tough to get around, but if I can banish all of their stuff, then it's not a big issue, and I can get into it with Snowbell and 2 other Majespecters. I play Crystal Wing, just because it's kind of what Windwitches are for, to be honest. And I play a Clear Wing and a Winter Bell just to get into Crystal Wing. Like, Clear Wing's good to go into by itself, but overall we want to try and get into that Crystal Wing. And we have the Utopia package, which is really important for Majespecters just because they have such low attacks and you really need that boost whenever you can get it. We play a Lightning Chidori because it's really good. Since Majespecters don't really have a way to get rid of back row, it's an easy way to send theirs away. And also for their scales if you're saying going against metal foes. We have Castel, which is just a staple. And we also play a Trapeze Magician and an Acid Golem, just because of the OTK potential for the deck, which you use Trapeze to target Acid Golem and then attack twice with Acid Golem, which it's also really good that you use Trapeze on Acid Golem, because that way he'll get popped at the end of the phase if your attacks don't go through, and you won't have to worry about the no special summoning. And then for more back row hate, we play Grand Pulse, Totem Bird for the spell cards, and currently I'm playing Nightmare Shark just in case I need to push for damage during, say, after the tournament goes into time, because a lot of times with playing Majespecter Windwitch, you'll end up in time.
Slow player.
That's how the deck works. And then finally Gaga Cowboy.
Oh, yes.
He is my favorite card currently in the deck. He's gotten me a lot of wins in time.
Just a game stealer.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for this deck profile. Hopefully you can keep going to tournaments and top with this thing.
Someday, I'll get there.